Okay, everybody, I'm just going to give a couple more minutes here. I just want to make sure we've got all our staff online here because I don't want any of our students here to miss their names or anything like that if we're announcing awards. So I'm just going to do a little roll call here for myself, and then we'll get started. So just hang tight. Okay, I think we're just about ready to go here. So want to welcome you all here to our 8th grade award ceremony. 8th graders, typically what we do during this time of year is we do an assembly down in the auditorium where we give out awards. They're really great awards that recognize you, the 8th grade class, for the different achievements that you've had this year. Obviously, this year we weren't able to do the award ceremony like we have in the past. We would have liked to have brought students down to the auditorium, but unfortunately, we were just not able to do that this year. It would have been obviously very nice to have a collective gathering at the end, but I also invite parents to these things, and we just don't have enough room to do it. So I appreciate the flexibility. I appreciate the staff working with me to mix the periods up a little bit today to make sure we have students for 2 consecutive periods. And we're going to go through just a bunch of really, really nice awards that recognize students for their different talents and for their different achievements. And so we hope that you enjoy that as we go through this morning. Your teachers obviously had a different type of year than they've ever had before, and obviously for you students it was the same, and collectively we've gotten to an end point where we have like 1 week of school left, 1 week of school in an unprecedented school year, and I really am pleased with how everybody responded. I couldn't be more appreciative of the students overcoming technical obstacles, staff overcoming technical obstacles, and sticking together. You know, that's what Americans do for the most part, I've found throughout our history. You know, that we maybe sometimes gripe about things when they're not going the way we want them, but when it comes to shove, we get it done and we get things moving. That's something that I think is a big part of the American culture, is that when our backs are against the wall, we get things done. So good job to everybody this year on that note. With that, I'd like it if we could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to start out our event with the Pledge of Allegiance. So please stand. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so what we're going to do, this is going to get, you know, interesting, and I'm not going to pretend like we won't have some technical glitches or some sort of glitch with a staff member that is going to be presenting the awards, but we're going to be sending out counselors and security guards and staff members throughout this program that are going to meet the students that are winners at their class that they're currently in. One thing that we'd really like to do is we'd like to get the student who won the award on camera. And one of the ways that we do that in a Google Meet, obviously, is that we unmute the microphone, and you know, you can introduce the teacher in the class can introduce the award winner that's in their class. So again, when the staff member comes into the classroom to give the certificate to the student, we want that student to be introduced by their teacher to us that are here on the Google meeting. And we'll just take our time because I want to make sure that students get recognized for what they have done. Also, students, we will be sending this video out to your parents so that they are also able to see the winners of the award ceremony. So we want you to know that as well. We're recording this today for them. With that, we have our first award, which is generally for a long time has been considered really one of the most prestigious awards that we give. It's called the American Legion Award. And our mayor, and many of you know, Mayor Allen is our mayor here in Bethel Park. He is a great guy, and he's always willing every year to do a video for us or come in person, whichever one works, to award two students this very deserving award. And obviously it has a lot of patriotism involved in it. And I also would not, it would not be right for me to not mention Mrs. Makel, who helps out with the American Legion Award, as well as a few others, and I appreciate all of her efforts. And so with that, I'm just going to play Mayor Allen's address here, and then we're going to award these two awardees. So the American Legion Award. Staff, if you have any problems with audio, please put it in the chat for me. Thank you.
As Mayor of Bethel Park and past commander of American Legion Post 760 in Bethel Park, I want to thank you again for inviting us to participate in your award ceremonies. First, I want to congratulate all of you as you move from IMS to the high school. Sometimes it has been a struggle for the time spent here, but now there's light at the end of the tunnel, and it's time to move on to your next adventure. A program with the American Legion started many years ago, and it was to recognize two students from the 8th grade for their recognition to Americanism. First, let me read the award, and then I will let you know who the recipients are. They will receive a certificate as well as $50 from the American Legion. The American Legion School Award reads as follows. The American Legion School Award. This certificate of distinguished achievement is awarded to two students of Independence Middle School. It's a recognition of attainment acquired as winner of the American Legion School Award. In further recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary for the preservation and protection of the fundamental issues of the government and the advancement of society. This award is made by the American Legion, Post 760, Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. And the two winners of the award is Jackson Friday and also Victoria Crapweiss. So I want to congratulate you two on winning the American Legion School Award. And again, congratulations to all the 8th graders, and thank you for letting the American Legion participate again this year, and we will hope to see you in person next year.
Okay, congratulations to Jackson Friday and Victoria Crapweiss. If we could have Mr. Lorenzi's in Jackson Friday's classroom, if we could have Jackson come up to the microphone there, we could the teacher can introduce Jackson for everyone to see.
Hello all, this is Jackson Friday, and he is one of the recipients of the American Legion Award.
Hey, great job, Jackson. We're super proud of you. We know you had to go through a lot to get to this award, some of the essay writing and such, and obviously people felt really strongly that you deserved this award, so congratulations. How about Victoria? Victoria, can you be introduced to the class, please?
One up, Victoria. Victoria Crapweiss. Officer Pop.
Hey, Victoria, great job. We're so proud of you. We're so proud of you. Victoria, just an absolute delight for our school, and we appreciate all that you and Jackson have done to brighten our day. You know, the one thing I wish that we could experience, it's difficult, is that usually there's a lot of applause from our student body, and it's a lot of fun to hear the students kind of guess who they think the person is that's being described in these awards. Unfortunately, we're not going to have that this year, but I'm just so glad that we're able to see you guys on camera for winning these awards. So great job. And with that, we're going to go to the next award.
Is Mayor Bethel Park.
All right, I'm going to play this real quick. Just hang tight. This is the Sergeant Russell Kurtz Patriotism Award.
Okay, this next award that we have today is the Sergeant Russell Kurtz Patriotism Award. This award is very important in Independence Middle School because it's named after one of our former students who served in the military and unfortunately was killed in action. Sergeant Kurtz was an outstanding young man. I personally had the great fortune of knowing Russell when he was young, playing football for the high school football team. One of the things that sticks out to you about Sergeant Kurtz was
Jared, you need to mute. Thank you. All staff should be muted unless they're up. Okay, I'm going to start that back a little bit at the beginning. Thanks.
Okay, this next award that we have today is the Sergeant Russell Kurtz Patriotism Award. This award is very important to Independence Middle School because it's named after one of our former students who served in the military and unfortunately was killed in action. Sergeant Kurtz was an outstanding young man. I personally had the great fortune of knowing Russell when he was young, playing football for the high school football team. One of the things that sticks out to you about Sergeant Kurtz was that he was very dedicated to his friends. I'm sure in the military he was just as dedicated to his fellow soldiers. Today we honor two students that fit the bill for the Sergeant Russell Kurtz Patriotism Award. Obviously, these students have to be patriotic. They have to have a love of country and they have to have a love of democracy. These two students definitely fit that mold.
Okay, and we have two really great students to honor for this award, and I want to thank again Mrs. Makel for going above and beyond and helping me get this thing organized. Sergeant Russell Kurtz, just an outstanding individual, and so Mrs. Makel helps every year with making sure that he's given the respect he deserves and that we get students that fit the bill for what this award is. And so this first awardee, they come from a family of veterans, as a matter of fact. Family members, grandfathers fought in World War II, in Korea, and had one relative in Vietnam as well. So a family of veterans this young person comes from. This person is currently a star rank in the Boy Scouts, a star rank, quite an achievement. This student volunteers at annual veterans dinners at the Yugoslav Club. They place flags on veterans' graves for Memorial Day, and they march in the Memorial Day parades, and even participated in a very prestigious ceremony at the Gettysburg National Cemetery. This student is a compassionate student. He obviously loves his country and all that it represents. And our first Sergeant Russell Kurtz Award winner is, if you didn't guess already, is Jack Harry. And we have Officer Pop giving Jack Harry his award. So Jack, can you come up to the mic and so we can see you, please?
Say hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Can you get your camera on there for me?
Sorry about that. Thank you.
I'm still not getting the camera. I don't know if we can just try that one more time. I know we had a clap for him and
Jack,
everything.
by request.
I keep trying to turn it on, but I'm not sure what's going on there.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you don't know him by face, you know him by name. Jack Harry, he's the winner. So I'll tell you what. Oh, there he is. There he is, Jack. All right. There you go, Jack. Hey, congratulations, buddy. I'm so glad that you won this award. You're very deserving. All right. All right. And we have one more award winner here with this piece. And this student always makes sure that his friends are included in activities. He volunteers at a lot of community service events. It was also a part of the Boy Scout troop in which he and others have helped out elderly in the nursing home, replacing flags on veterans' graves, and working to improve campsites and community spaces. So a lot of community service that this young man displays. This young person proudly raises our flag each morning at Independence Middle School, so that he's a part of the flag raising group that does that for us. Again, lots of volunteering at Veterans Day dinners at the Yugoslav Club, and this student also was involved in cross country and track. Not to mention, this student learned 2 new musical instruments just recently with the trombone and bass trombone, which he never played before. So that's quite an accomplishment as well. And we really appreciate this student and all that he has done here at Independence, and especially with that flag raising in the morning. And that's Freddie Mash. So Freddie, can we get you on the camera?
What up, Fred? I know. All right, David. I know.
What's up, Fred?
Congratulations.
Good job, bud. We appreciate all you do, man. Okay?
David.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. All right. And now we have also another great award that we give out, and it's one of my favorites because it's the
Okay.
Get that here. Principals Award. That's right, everybody. It's the Principals Award. This is one that I like giving out every year. What kind of student gets the Principals Award? Well, generally it's one male and one female, but the real important pieces of the Principal Award are that the student who wins has to be well-rounded, but above all things, has to be a good, kind-hearted kid. You know, has to really be kind to others, has to really make the school better with every day that they walk in. They make the school exponentially better just because of their presence. They get involved in activities. They are respectful to their teachers. They extend helping hands to people. I have 2 really deserving students this year that I'm really excited about. I'll just start with the first one here, the male honoree. I've actually known this student for quite some time. While that wasn't a factor in the judgment, I can attest to some of these qualities that I know that his teachers see in him. This student does his work no matter what. never asks why that would be fair or unfair, just does his work. This student always goes up to the adults that are around him and thanks them, personally thanks them by shaking their hand, looking them in the face and saying, thank you for what you did. Thank you for coaching me. Thank you for, teaching me. Just really, really a great social kid. This student was a member of our cross country team in 7th and 8th grade. They were a member of our basketball team. They were also a part of the freshman baseball team this year. Probably one of the most important things I know this student does that really is awesome is that he's a volunteer at the South Hills Miracle League as a buddy. And, it doesn't surprise me at all that this student does this. He's just one of the most outstanding young men. Cannot wait to see what goes on for this young man in the years to come. And that winner is Aaron Hoffbauer. Aaron Hoffbauer. So, Aaron, could you step to the mic, please?
Wait till your fans, Aaron. All right, people, clap.
Of course, I appreciate all my students, and Aaron, you've really risen for us here, and I appreciate you very much. So thank you. We also have our female award winner. I think when I think about this student, I just can't help but smile. She just really is, kindness just is pouring out of her. Just kindness is pouring out of her. She makes me smile every day she walks in this building. She's so genuine, so genuinely kind. Anybody that has an experience with her would say that she would be trustworthy. She would be someone that would be there for you in a moment's notice if you needed her. She's certainly involved in our school. She's been playing lacrosse for 4 years. She golfs through the First Tee of Pittsburgh program. She was in 2 golf tournaments just this past year. She volunteered for 3 years for Vacation Bible School at her church, which is the Beverly Heights Presbyterian Church, as part of their recreation staff. She works very hard in school, and I appreciate her very much. And that winner is Allison Wolling. Allison, please come up.
Congratulations to you.
One more time, guys. Thank you.
Allison, thank you for making our schools better every day you walk in. I really appreciate it. Okay, and not to be outdone by the Principal's Award by any means, but my colleague and my right-hand man, Dr. Spolaris, hands out every year the Assistant Principal's Award. So I'm going to ask Dr. Spolaris to come on here and present his award winners this year for the Assistant Principal's Award. Dr. Spolaris, are you with us?
I am. Thank you, Mr. Minch, and good day, everyone. The Assistant Principal's Award is presented to 2 students who exhibit what I like to call all-around qualities of the middle school learner. And I know that certainly many, if not all of you 8th graders could win this award. And it's truly a difficult task trying to select 2 students for this award every year. So for this award, there are 4 qualities that I look at to narrow down the field. And the first of these qualities are qualities in which the individual possesses a desire to uphold prominent academic standards. Now, in 8th grade language, that means that they're good students who work to their potential. Secondly, they commit themselves to epitomize the social expectations of young adults, both inside and outside of the school walls. And once again, in 8th grade language, that means they behave appropriately and set a good example for their classmates. Thirdly, they engage in community and recreational endeavors that not only provide enjoyment for themselves, but will also help to shape their future and lifetime achievements. And in 8th grade language, that means they live their lives in ways which make their family and friends very proud. And finally, they possess what I feel is the most important quality for success for today and also in the future, and that is a pleasant and positive attitude. So ladies and gentlemen, this year's first recipient of the Independence Middle School Assistant Principal's Award is Miss Ella Milliken.
Hey. Hey,
Ella.
congratulations. Ella wants off the camera as quick as possible. Okay.
All right.
All
And
right.
the second award winner of the Assistant Principals Award for the 2021 school year is Mr. Nicholas Krasteff.
Hey, Nick.
All right, let's hear it. That's one of our people. He's in the other room. He's on his way.
Okay.
All right, come on up, Nick. Say hi to everybody. Let's clap, everybody.
Thank you to all the 8th graders. Have a wonderful and a safe summer. And 8th graders, we know you're going to do great things at the high school. We will miss you, but great and successful days are in front of you. So enjoy.
Thank you, Dr. Spolaris. You know, Dr. Spolaris is just an awesome person to have on staff here, and believe me, if you're getting that award, it's a really great thing, because Dr. Spolaris puts a lot of time into thinking about who would be a worthy award winner for his award. So, thank you, Dr. Spolaris, for your effort here. Okay, next we have the Counselors Award, and we have one of our counselors, Mrs. Blodgett, that will be presenting the award this year to 2 deserving students. So Mrs. Blodgett, could you please announce the Counselors Award winners?
Sure. Good morning, everybody. First of all, I'd like to recognize all of you this year. You've just done amazing things. You've had a giant accomplishment in just navigating all of the changes that were thrown at you this year. You know, from figuring out Schoology to learning how to do everything virtually for a while, you know, whether it's all the ins and outs of the school day to really establishing and maintaining your friendships online in a lot of ways. Spending a lot more time at home, you know, with your family and navigating that. Sometimes that's not easy. And we all had to kind of learn how to do what kept us healthy and able to do our best in school, even when it was very difficult at times. So congratulations to all of you for that. For a couple of kids, you know, I was able to establish a relationship with them because they were very good at advocating for themselves throughout the year. And it's something that I saw them grow with, because it's hard when you're not sure how to navigate maybe some additional health challenges. And maybe sometimes you can't look at a screen all day. Or, you know, you have a hard time organizing all of that schoolwork online. And I think that we've all faced that at times throughout the year, where we felt frustrated, down, anxious. And to have some extra kind of health things going on and to be able to say, you know what I need? Here's what I could use from you, Miss Blodgett. Or, you know, could you reach out to a teacher for me? Could you help me work with my parent about something? So I really appreciate that. And I encourage you all to keep working on advocating for yourselves throughout your life, because you deserve it. You should be able to speak up and say what it is you need when you experience something difficult. Hopefully it will never again in our lifetimes be a pandemic, but you know, there will be ups and downs. And the 2 students that I think did a really good job of advocating for themselves and working really hard and being positive about it all year are Maddie Moffett.
Hey, Maddie. Maddie, step up.
Say hi to the camera.
Hi.
Say hi, everybody.
Hi.
Maddie.
All right.
Congratulations. And Sean Mooney.
Hey, Sean. Step on up, Sean. There he is. Congratulations, Sean.
Congratulations, and may you all have a safe,
Come right up here.
Hi.
may you all have a safe and healthy and happy summer. Best wishes to you for next year. And my hope for you is that we never take each other and time with each other in person for granted again.
Those are great words. Yeah. Thank you, Mrs. Blodgett, for a great introduction of those really two deserving, well-deserving students. Maddie and Sean, we appreciate you very much. Very excited to bring up two awesome educators in our building, Mrs. Quinquay and Mr. Schilling, who are together, I think. Oh, yeah, there they are. I see them. So they're going to unmute and they're going to give our Fine Arts Award to some deserving students. So Mrs. Quinquay and Mr. Schilling.
All right, we're going to start with our Fine Arts Award today. I hope everyone's having a good day. This year's Fine Arts Awards go to two members of our very close-knit group, smaller this year, obviously, that embody the words selfless, teamwork, and most importantly, family, which we really, truly believe that our drama club is.
Our first winner started out as a bank manager and a police officer trying to keep people in line in Mary Poppins. This year, he was still trying to keep his children and the family dog in line as Mr. Darling until he showed up in Neverland as a pirate in our production of Peter Pan, the always versatile Mr. Nicholas Krasteff.
Yay, Nick. Another one for Nick. Good job, Nick.
All right, clap it so you know. He's in the other room. He's coming.
It is.
All right. Say hi to your fans, Nick.
Good
Congratulations.
job, Nick. Congrats, Nick. All right. Our next winner helped bolster our ensemble in Mary Poppins, but it was her inner light that shone through. And just as she helped Peter Pan, she assisted the entire cast and really helped our production to glow very brightly. Our very own Tinkerbell and my cousin, Anna Kelly.
Congratulations, Anna.
Hey, good job, Anna. Well, have Anna come on up.
Where's Anna? I see a certificate.
Is that Mrs. Winter getting? is Anna there?
No, Anna's on. She's remote today.
Oh, okay.
But I know she's watching. So, Anna, this is super exciting and congratulations.
Congratulations, Anna.
Congratulations.
Yeah, congrats.
Thanks for all you did.
Yeah, that's great. Hey, thank you, Mrs. Winter, for doing that for her while she's unable to be here. Thank you for doing that. I appreciate it very much. And just to follow the Fine Arts Award, I wanted to take a second and recognize some important groups of people because, again, they really add to our school culture. If you are in the band, chorus, handbells, or orchestra program, would you just stand in your classroom? I know we may not be able to get you all on camera, but just in front of your peers, if you could stand up for a second, just for 10 seconds, band, chorus, handbells, and orchestra students. I just wanted to take a second to thank you because our music culture in Bethel Park is very strong. You know, we have many cultures here in Bethel Park, but that is a very strong culture for us. And so the students that have been involved in the band, chorus, handbells, and orchestra program have, you know, continued to show why Bethel Park is a special place to be for the music program. Also, a special thanks to Mr. Cable and Mrs. Quinquay, Mr. McDowell, and Mrs. Glover for their outstanding leadership within the music program here in our building. You know, I really appreciate it. So students, you can be seated. I really want to thank you for all the hard work and dedication to practicing your instrument, practicing at home, making it to the virtual meetings for that, which was a real challenge at times. So, you know, great job on that. All right, we are going to bring back up to the podium here Mrs. Quinquay and Mr. Schilling to give the Nancy Gleason Gavola Award in Drama. So we're going to have them go ahead and announce those students.
Thanks, Mr. Minch. All right, so the Nancy Gleason Gavola Award. Nancy Gleason Gavola, for those of you who do not know, was a beloved teacher here at IMS.
Her picture hangs in memoriam on the guidance side of the office.
She was a young, passionate teacher who cared deeply for her students and for her colleagues.
Beyond teaching English, her true passion was for the theater.
She was the drama club sponsor here at IMS, and she worked tirelessly to expose people to the stage, both at school and in the community where she was an actress.
This award is given yearly to students who embody her passion for theater. Our first award winner may have stomped out of the Banks house in disgust in Mary Poppins, but she truly never shies away from a challenge. This year, she stepped up again to help guide Captain Hook on his quest to get Peter Pan as she portrayed Hook's other hand as Mr. Smee. Congratulations, Carly Dow.
Yay!
Hi, Carly. Thank you.
Nice job, there, Carly. Good job.
Great job, as always.
All right. Our next winner started his drama career as the cannon-firing Mr. Binnacle, the first mate of Admiral Boom's houseboat, which was actually a boat on top of his house. This year, he thought happier thoughts and flew to Neverland, oftentimes uplifting the entire cast with his infectious sense of joy for life and for the stage. Our very own John Darling, Owen Campbell.
Hey, Owen.
Congratulations, Owen.
Owen,
Hey, Owen.
yay.
Good job, bud. And what a great job he did in those performances. Yeah.
We can move that.
Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Minch.
Sorry.
Mrs. Quinquay, Mr. Schilling, thank you very much. I appreciate it so much. We have another great music program award, which was the Suzanne Reed Music Award. And Mrs. Reed was a teacher here in our building. And I'm going to have Mr. McDowell present that award to a deserving student. Mr. McDowell.
Good morning. For those of you who do not know who Mrs. Reed is, she was my predecessor, and she taught general music here at IMS, founded and directed the IMS Ringers, and assisted in the directing of the high school musicals for many years. You may have noticed as you come to my classroom that there is a picture right outside my room as you come down the hallway that is in remembrance of her. She was known to love all of her students and encourage them to take part in numerous ensembles that would enrich their lives through music education. With all of the challenges from last spring through this school year, it was really difficult for all the music teachers to select just one recipient because we've been so fortunate to have an incredible bunch of talented, dedicated, and resilient students. The recipient of the award this year has been an active member of the music program at IMS. She's a member of the band, has been an integral part of the handbell choir for the last 2 years, and has been very dedicated to drama club as well. She consistently exhibits a dedication to excellence in music while continually showing a desire to grow and improve. On behalf of Mr. Cable, Mrs. Glover, Mrs. Quinquay, Mr. Bourne, and myself, it is with great pride and pleasure that I present the 2020-2021 Suzanne Reed Music Excellence Award to Riley Lloyd. Congratulations, Riley.
Riley. Great job, Riley.
Nice job, Riley. You right there. You got it. There you are. All right, man.
Good job, Riley.
Great job.
All right, that's a great job, Riley, and thank you, Mr. McDowell, for presenting that award and for making those remarks regarding Mrs. Reed. I know the bell rang, but we're going to stay put, and we don't have too much longer to go, but we are going to run into this period. We are going to present the Stephen Chabotsky Writing Award, and to present that today will be Mrs. Purcell. I do want to thank, though, publicly the language arts teachers who pursue this writing award for the students here, and how we put that idea of excellence in our writing at the forefront in this award ceremony. So, Mrs. Purcell, thank you, and please introduce this award.
All right. Good morning, everybody. So I'm thrilled to present the Stephen Chabotsky Award on behalf of the entire 8th grade Language Arts Department. This award is named after the New York Times bestselling author of the novel The Perks of Being a Wallflower, who was born and raised right here in the South Hills of Pittsburgh. Most notably, he's recognized for screenwriting and directing successful films like Beauty and the Beast, Wonder, and the film adaptation of his own novel, The Perks of Being a Wallflower. Only 6 students from each team were nominated to participate in this award. 3 in the narrative category, and 3 in the argumentative category. So just being chosen to compete is an honor in itself. We would like to thank all 18 participants who graciously accepted the nomination when, at the end of the school year, we surprised you with an opportunity to write yet another essay for us. At this time, I'm proud to recognize the recipients of the 2021 Stephen Chabotsky Writing Award. For her very convincing argumentative essay about the strong correlation between sports and student achievement, the winner is Maria Katana.
All right. Say hi, Maria.
Maria.
They can hear you. Say hi. Congratulations.
All right, and in the narrative category, for her imaginative story written from the perspective of a new pair of shoes, the winner is River Hendrich Bondra.
River.
Here we go. Stay right there. Thank you. Congratulations, honey.
Congratulations.
Good job, River.
Congratulations.
Very proud of you. That's great. And thank you again for organizing that award, Ms. Purcell, and language arts teachers. Okay, and we've come to another great part of our program where we introduce the World Language Awards. This one's going to be tricky, and we're just going to go through this really nice and smoothly so that we make sure each student gets recognized on camera that's able to be with us today. And the first person to bring up is our illustrious Mrs. Foster, Spanish teacher, who's going to introduce one student at a time. So Mrs. Foster will introduce one student, we'll get them on the camera, then we'll do the next, okay? Go ahead, Mrs. Foster.
Buenos días, estimados estudiantes, padres dedicados y personal competente. This award premio is presented for outstanding achievement in Spanish. In total at IMS, we have close to 300 students studying Spanish, which in 7th and 8th grade is 12 full sections. So this makes this particular award statistically difficult to earn. To qualify, a student must possess the highest averages in 8th grade, a commitment to Spanish work, and a genuine interest in the language. Furthermore, there is a desire to continue studying Spanish at a high level at the high school. In alphabetical order, the students are, number 1, Madison Bendick, who is remote today. Felicidades, enhorabuena, Madison. Second, Rocco Capizoli. Felicidades.
Rocco. Let's have Rocco come up if he's here. Rocco, are you here, bud? I think Rocco is in 138, room 138, maybe. Okay, if Rocco comes, we'll come back to them. Go ahead, Mrs. Foster, with your next award winner.
Third winner, Julia Goby.
Hey, Julia.
She's here. She'll be right in. Let's hear it, guys.
Hey, come on.
Fourth winner, Lydia Goodman.
Lydia. Lydia's in 209, I think.
Yeah. She's coming. Here she comes. Sorry.
Lydia, congratulations. Great work.
Yay!
Fifth winner, Ryan Walsh.
Ryan. All right, Ryan. Here comes Ryan up.
I don't know where your certificate is. Here she comes.
And number 4, Molly Welch.
Molly. Hey, Molly. Good job, Molly. Mrs. Foster, thank you so much for doing the Spanish awards for us. And next up, we have Madame Aristegui, who will be giving out the French awards, probably followed by the Latin awards, I would say. So please, Madame Aristegui.
Et bonjour, bonjour tout le monde. I am so excited to present this year's French awards. The students who won the awards not only maintained the highest grade point average in the French class, both last year and this year, because I have been privileged to have these students for 2 really difficult years, and they have done amazing. They demonstrated commitment to practicing French outside of the classroom, to helping other students advance in French. So the awards this year are Kamiyah Martin.
Open that door. We are not sure if Kamiyah is here. She's in the other room. She is here, excuse me.
Okay.
Come on up, Kamiyah.
Yes, Kamiyah.
All right.
Hey, Kamiyah, good job.
Here.
Kristen Weiss.
Hey, Kristen. Let's have Kristen come on up.
Come on down.
Sarah Walter.
Wait 1 second.
Sorry,
Kristen.
sorry.
Okay, all right. Let me get Kristen in here. Hey, Kristen. Good job.
Thank
Good
you.
job.
Well done, miss.
Sarah Walter. Amelia Lancet.
Come on up, Amelia.
And we have 2 remote students who
Hold on 1
demonstrated.
second. Hold on.
Oh, Amelia.
Yeah, Amelia. Good job.
Yay. And I have 2 remote students who demonstrated absolutely extraordinary commitment to studying, using, and practicing French, and that's Subarshi Dandapani
Yay.
and Lila Walsh.
Good job, Lila. I'm so sorry. Good job.
The Latin awards were this year especially difficult to award because my students were extremely. Are we still online? Yes, we are. Okay. Momentary glitch. Okay, everybody's back. Okay, so this year my students have been exceptionally strong, but this year the Latin language awards go to Cassidy Sullivan and 1 remote student, Colin Hughes. Cassidy! Yay! Thank you.
Okay, everybody, we're going to get started here again. I just want to make sure that we heard those last awardees. That was Cassidy Sullivan for Mrs. Aristegui for Latin, and also Colin Hughes. So Colin is remote, but I wanted to make sure that his name was heard before the power went out. So congratulations, Colin and Cassidy. I'd like to also have up, if we could, Mr. Stang, who is going to present the German awards. Mr. Stang.
Hallo, dankeschön, guten Tag, alle. This year has been certainly interesting, to say the least, with our latest fiasco. the power going out. What else could possibly happen? We'll see. But so this year in German, we had a lot of students near the very top of the scale, which was awesome. So the names I'm going to be giving weren't the only people who did amazing jobs, but they were the top of the top. They had the highest grades in both their periods. So the first period, we're going to talk about a 7th period German. And the first student from 7th period German that I'd like to congratulate is Jacob George. Congrats, Jacob.
Hey, Jacob. Let's see if we can get Jacob on the camera.
Come on up, Jake. Right behind me. You're right here. Camera's right. You can see you right there.
All right, Jacob. Nice
All
work.
right, give it up to Jake. Give it up to Jake.
And the second student from 7th period that I'd like to congratulate is Caitlin Wolf. Congrats, Caitlin. Nice work.
Caitlin.
Right there.
Nice job, Caitlin. And then from 8th period German, the first student we have up, and I'd like to congratulate, is Isaac Wotan. Congrats, Isaac. Nice job this year.
Isaac, good job, Isaac. Isaac, if you're here, jump on the camera for me.
Come on, Isaac. Up, Isaac.
There
Right
he is.
there. And stay here, we got another one. What? We have another one.
And last but certainly not least, in the same classroom, I believe, with Isaac right now is Sydney Felicetti. Congrats, Sydney.
Hey.
Come over here, Sid.
In the same room. All right, nice work, Sydney.
Thank you, Mr. Stang, and thank you to all the world language teachers for such a great job this year. You know, I think it was another subject that was kind of, difficult at times to teach remotely and with all that we went through. But thank you, everyone, for your effort there in the world language department and students in your pursuit of the second language. We are going to just divert from the agenda for just one award. We're going to let Mrs. Fontana kind of get with us here. She's coming from the high school. Actually, she might be with us. Ms. Fontana, are you on right now?
I am, but I'm waiting on something. So if I could go after Mr. Schilling.
Yes, that's no problem at all. No problem at all.
Thank you.
So for Mr. Lorenzi, who's going to the classroom, I think for this next award, we're going to skip to the Marissa Boyan Scholar Athlete Award. And Mr. Schilling is going to present that to some deserving scholar athletes. Mr. Schilling.
Hey, Mr. Mitch, thanks. Give me 1 second. That power outage sort of screwed us up here too a little bit. All right, here we go. Okay, everybody's back. Can you hear me? We good?
Yes.
Okay, great. All right, so for those of you who don't know, Marissa Boyan was an English teacher here at IMS on team, back then was 7A, now 7 Unity, when her life was cut short by an inoperable brain tumor. For those of you who have never had the pleasure of knowing Marissa, she was more than an excellent language arts teacher. She was athletic, she was intelligent, she was dedicated, and she persevered through unimaginable adversity. Each year we honor her by selecting students who have displayed the characteristics that we feel most closely resemble the type of person Marissa was. This year's honorees are Jack Bruckner.
Hey, Jack.
Jack is being presented with one of Marissa's actual medals that she won. She was a phenomenal athlete. Our other winner is, and there's a certificate, okay. Our other winner is Ella Milliken.
Hey, Ella. Good job, Ella.
Good work, man.
All right.
Congratulations, Jack and Ella.
Yeah.
Good job, Ella. Good work.
Thank you, Mr. Minch.
Thank you, Mr. Schilling. And Mrs. Fontana, are you able to go now or not? We can go to the next one.
No, I can go now. I'm sorry.
No, nothing to be sorry for. You're coming between two places. We
Yeah,
appreciate
little
you
rush.
being here. So, Mrs. Fontana, you're going to give some FCCLA awards today.
Yes. So I just wanted to take a moment to recognize a member of our club, or a club that I sponsor here at IMS called FCCLA, Family, Career, and Community Leaders of America. FCCLA is a national organization that directly relates to family and consumer sciences classes. Just like everything else was modified due to COVID this year, our state competition was no exception. Instead of having a 3-day conference at a fun resort like we usually do, our competition went completely virtual. FCCLA has always done very well at our competitions, and this year was no exception. This year, we had several students who entered the competition, and in total, we received 4 medals in a national qualifier. I am so very proud of these girls and would like to recognize the 8th grade award medalist. Juliana Gallick aspires to be a registered nurse, and she chose the career investigation category. She interviewed a pediatric nurse from Children's Hospital and our school nurse here at IMS. Her research gave her a better understanding of the career path that she may take. After competing against many students across the state, Juliana received a bronze medal in the category of career investigation. I couldn't be more proud of Juliana and the rest of these young ladies. I want to thank the FCCLA girls for a great year and for making my job as their sponsor so easy. Thank you. Congratulations, Juliana.
Yay, Juliana.
All right.
Congratulations.
Julie, I don't know. I think you have to wear it all day. It's beautiful. Great job. And for being new to us this year, couldn't be prouder. Thank you. Say
Great job, Juliana. Great job. So proud. Yeah, that's great. All right. And so we are going to jump forward to the IMS Athletic Academic Award. And we have a really hardworking staff member on our building who's an assistant to the AD, Mr. Steranko, who's also a teacher for us. He just works incredible hours here at Bethel Park on behalf of our students and our athletes. So, Mr. Steranko, thank you for all your work for our kids. And you're on to talk about the IMS Athletic Academic Award, which you originated because you thought it was important for a team to be recognized for academic achievement. So thank you. Please give this award. Can you hear there? If you're on Mrs. Latham's, the volume's not coming in there. It shows that you're unmuted. If you go down and pick your audio, maybe at the bottom, you can let's see. Go to the 3 buttons on the right, and you should see a settings button. And then look for the microphone and see what you have there. 3 buttons on the right, settings, audio microphone, and choose the internal mic or whatever makes sense for your setup. I'll tell you what we'll do, Mr. Steranko, just to give you a chance to problem solve that for a second. We're going to come back to you here in just a minute. So you go ahead and try to get that squared away. And I'm going to go ahead and ask the Stephanie Pettit Award winners. We're going to go ahead and go with that. And actually, we're going to start with the integrity. And I'm going to ask Mrs. Purcell to come on and introduce the Stephanie Pettit awards, and then to present the awards for her team. And then Mr. Lorenzi, Ms. Blodgett, Ms. Pop, we're going to go back to the athletic honors. Okay? Mrs. Purcell.
All right. Hello again. So this award is named after Stephanie Pettit, who was a Bethel Park graduate, and she was featured on The Tonight Show for winning a National Spelling Bee. She went on to become a very successful lawyer in San Francisco. This award goes to one male and one female student from each team who exhibit outstanding social, emotional, and academic traits. Before I announce our winners, though, I want to acknowledge all of the students from Team Integrity. This year presented a lot of challenges, and we recognize that we asked a lot of you students. We asked you to adapt to a constantly changing school environment. We asked you to be patient with us teachers as we learn to navigate new technology and hybrid teaching. And we asked you to be self-motivated while learning from home. We know this wasn't easy, but you guys rose to the occasion. So to all of our students, we want you to know that we are so impressed with your perseverance, and please know that your hard work and resilience did not go unnoticed. Team Integrity had a lot of qualified candidates for the Stephanie Pettit Award this year, but we chose our two winners because they consistently show good work ethic in their classes, they're respectful to their peers, and they always have a positive attitude. Our first award goes to a young man who, in addition to working hard in academics, is involved in lacrosse and soccer. He plays the viola for the school orchestra, and he skis in his free time. He gets along with everyone on our team, and he's someone we can always rely on to participate. And even though he's a Denver Broncos fan, we felt he was very deserving of this award. So if you haven't guessed it yet, Team Integrity's male winner of the Stephanie Pettit Award is Max Lemessurier.
Hey, Max. Max.
Congrats.
Congrats, Max. Very deserving. Our second award goes to another exemplary student. This young lady has a great personality. She's kind, friendly, and incredibly hardworking, not only in the classroom, but also on the volleyball court. She's a fantastic writer who was among only 5 other students who were selected from Team Integrity to compete in the Stephen Chabotsky writing competition this year. We all really enjoyed having this young lady on our team, and I'm very, very proud to present this award to Cassidy Sullivan.
Yay.
Hi, Cassidy.
Yay. Hi, Cassidy. Great job.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Purcell, for that. And we're going to have Mrs. Winter come on here for Team Liberty, where we're going to give the Stephanie Pettit Awards for Team Liberty. So, Mrs. Winter, are you with us?
Yep.
All right. Go ahead.
Well, I'm really excited and fortunate as a new member of Bethel Park IMS to present this award. Not only was Stephanie a 8th grader at IMS who won the spelling bee and went on to win $1,500 and now is a very successful attorney, she also showed perseverance. She showed commitment. She showed discipline. And she set herself some goals. And so for Team Liberty, we've chosen one male, one female. And so our male is not here today, but I'm going to read it to him anyways. So our male recipient is Rocco Capizoli.
Hey, Rocco.
And so to Rocco, I want to say you're an amazing person. You're not only academically strong, but you're well-rounded. I've watched you in class this year go through some obstacles, doing things that made you feel uncomfortable, and being in a geometry class where geometry was not your strongest suit. But you stepped out of your comfort zone. You learned a lot of valuable lessons this year, and you'll carry them throughout your high school, college, and past that. So Team Liberty is proud to have you this year, Rocco, and we cannot wait to watch you soar. So congratulations to you, Rocco.
Great job, Rocco.
Our other winner, our second winner, our female winner is Sydney. And to Sydney, I want to say you have a wonderful heart, not only for the love of your chickens and all pets, but your concern for others. I've watched you in class help others who were struggling with understanding difficult concepts. You always take accountability for the responsibilities that you have in the class, and your academics are always top notch. You have a special way of knowing how to react in situations. You always remain calm, and you keep things in an accurate perspective. So we are very proud of you at Team Liberty. We know that you and Rocco are both bright, shining stars And we are proud to have played a small part in your journey. It's been a true pleasure. And we say to you, take life by the hands and make every day of your journey count. So congratulations to you, Sydney, as well.
Awesome. Did we get Sydney or on there? I think we did. Okay. So next we have Team Freedom Awards. Mr. Turka is going to give the Team Freedom Awards this year.
Due to that power outage, we are lucky enough to have our entire 8th grade team in this room. So it's great to talk to you all face to face. I want to talk to all the 8th graders first. This has been a tough year. Many of you have done great things. Some of you have done great things on a daily basis. And that's the main criteria for this award, is that you're doing great things all the time, doing what you can every day. One person, actually multiple people in my class today commented, is there an award for most missed assignments? So to those of you that feel that way, I want to give you some advice. Forgive your younger self, believe in your current self, and create your future self. You will all have a fresh start next year in a fresh new building, and you can make it great if you want to. Our winners are among the highest achievers on the team, but they are not the students who it came the easiest to. And I don't know if you know this, but Stephanie Pettit also, as a National Spelling Bee finalist, she failed in 6th grade, didn't even make it out of the region. She failed in 7th grade and didn't perform well at the National. And it wasn't until her 3rd try that she really did well. And there's nothing better than a comeback story. So if you feel like you need one, write yours. In addition to being academically strong, our 2 winners were rays of sunshine in an often self-centered world. They looked out for others. They always made sure other people were okay. And without further ado, let's introduce our winners. Our male winner, I contacted the mothers and fathers of both our winners. And our male winner likened her son to Ferdinand the Bull. Ferdinand the Bull was the strongest, biggest bull in Spain. All the other bulls wanted to go to Madrid and participate in all the bull games. Ferdinand just wanted to stay in the field and make sure everyone was okay. He was a gentle giant, as is this young man. He plays soccer, he plays goalie and midfield. And he asked more questions, stayed more times for help, and put more effort in than any other student on our team. Our Team Freedom Award winner, Michael Taylor, come on down.
Good job, Michael.
Michael also runs a lawn care service, so if your family is in need, give him a call. Our female winner has the biggest heart. This is all during COVID, what I'm going to say right now. She collected masks for the elderly in a long-term care facility. She founded a mentor program for elementary students struggling and feeling isolated. She collected food for Shim, not just a little bit of food, but like a whole carload of food. And she collected supplies for South Hills Pet Rescue. She is an emotional and empathetic powerhouse, and I am so proud. Well, one more thing. Her favorite place to hang out is the Central Perk. All day long, my class has been guessing who it could be. And I hope that at least for everyone watching, at least at some time during today, you thought maybe that's me. Because you all have great things about you that we want to celebrate. And I'm going to introduce her with some music.
Let's get out there and help people customize.
You got to wait 5 seconds for my ad to end. Sorry, Mr. Minch.
That's okay.
All right, our winner for Team Freedom, Abby Goldenberg. Come on down.
That's one of the best shows. That's so much fun. Thank you, Mr. Turka, for that. And I do want to have Mr. Stranko, who's with me now, talk about the IMS Athletic Academic Award. So, Mr. Stranko, please come on over here and have a seat.
Thank you, everybody. When the power went out, I lost all my internet and I couldn't get the Wi-Fi back. And then I tried another teacher's Chromebook and that didn't work. So just like with sports this year, we had to change our venues continually. You kids did a really good job this year. I'd like to thank all the administrators and teachers with all their help with the kids this year on getting their assignments completed. Special thanks to Mr. Lorenzi, who tallied the awards. And also a special thanks to Mr. Spitznagel for creating the award. The team winner today will go out in the hallway on the plaque. It's been a very challenging year for the kids. You kids have done a wonderful job, whether you're in school, working at home, practices canceled, meets, games canceled, matches canceled. You kids remain positive throughout the year. It was a close one this year, as always. The second place team finished with a 3.60 GPA overall, but this year's winners go to the cross country team with a GPA of 3.66. Congratulations, kids. And if you're in a classroom right now, stand up and be recognized by your peers. Congratulations to all you kids. You worked really hard. And as you can see, a lot of the awards went to the cross country kids today too. So congratulations to all you student athletes. So thanks for a great year, kids, and good luck in the future at the high school. Thanks.
Thanks, Mr. Steranko. All right. And again, Mr. Steranko, he really went above and beyond to get this thing going a few years back, and I appreciate his efforts on that. So congratulations to the cross-country team. Great job. I want to go ahead and do the Science Club achievements. So we're going to have our staff just kind of go around and recognize these people that did some great things within the Science Club this year. And for the Science Club Science Bowl, we want to recognize first, if we could recognize Lily Janis for her participation in the Science Club Science Bowl.
Yeah, come here. Come here.
Come on up there, Lily. Hey, great job, Lily. All right. And then I think one of our winners, I know, or one of our awardees here, Rocco Capizoli, I don't believe he's here today because of the team winner award, but Trey Slavonic. Is Trey here that we could recognize Trey?
Come on, Trey. Yeah, buddy.
All right, Trey. Good job. All right, and also Freddie Mash. Is Freddie Mash? I know is here. So Freddie.
Congratulations,
Freddie. All right, and I know one of our students is remote today, Lila Walsh, but I want to congratulate Lila for her participation in the Science Club Science Bowl. Also, Izzy Townsend. Izzy.
Yeah, come on up. Come on up.
Izzy, nice job, Iz. And then we also have two students that were recognized also on the Science Club for Science Bowl was I'm sorry to not pronounce it correctly, Dadopana and Kalina Tierney, who are both remote today. So I want to congratulate them as well. Also with the Science Club, the design lives here, folks. Okay, we're just going to recognize them real quick. We don't have a certificate. They received their items, I guess, at the Design Lives Here competition. But that would be Heidi Miller. Heidi, if you're here, just be recognized on camera for us, please. Heidi, good job, Heidi. I can see you there, Mr. King's class. All right. And then also Marco Rodi. Marco, are you here today? There's Marco. Marco, great job, bud. Really proud of you. At home today is Thaddeus. So Thaddeus Smith. We also want to recognize him. Martin Devine. Martin, are you there? Martin would be in Mrs. Annette's, or maybe.
He is. He's coming. He's over here. He's headed up.
Oh. Hey, good job, Marty. Great work. All right. Anna Kelly.
Anna's home today.
And okay. And Sophia Costanzo.
He is here. Come on
All
up.
right, Sophia.
Please have it out.
Nice job. Nice job. Wesley Fucaro. Wesley. I think Wesley might be in Mr. Linz's room, maybe.
He's all the way to back.
Thank you for your participation. And Matt Yee. Matt is in 210. Oh, there he is. How about Matt Yee? Abigail Farrell. Abigail. Zachary Kacharik. Zachary, are you here?
Yes. Yes, he is. He is right here.
All right, Zach. Good job, buddy. Thank you for your participation in that. Again, in first place for his invention on the sand sled. And we're going to bring back up Martin Devine because he was first place in the sand sled competition.
He was, but we have to go grab him. He left to go back to his other.
Okay. Okay. All right. That's okay. Things don't always work as we want them to.
For sure.
I want to just share a few final thoughts with everybody. We did see Martin already, so congratulations, Martin. But a few final thoughts. Yeah, we did. We made it through a tough year. I'm really proud of everybody. I mean, it just really has to get better, right? Because we've learned new things. We're going to get better at these skills we've learned. To all of you that, got through those tough days where it was hard, maybe even just to get, out of bed and just get going, Thank you. Thank you for just persevering and getting through tough times. We're very excited as an 8th grade staff to see you move on next year to the high school. We're excited about all the good things that you're going to do. And I'll have some comments about that, in our closing day. But, just thank you. The power outage kind of set us back a little bit. I was hoping to have a moment to mention to you something that I sent to you in your 8th grade emails or in your email. All the 8th graders that were eligible to take a survey for us on diversity, equality, and inclusion. We really want to get your thoughts on your feelings on how inclusive and how accommodating, our school is. And so the bell's going to ring here momentarily. But I wanted to, any time that you have today to complete that survey, I would greatly, greatly appreciate it if you could do that and take time to do that. If you did not get a survey in your email, that's okay. But don't worry about it. But if you did get an email from me with that survey this morning, please fill that out for us today so that we can get some good feedback. It is anonymous. But we do really value your opinions about that. So with that, that closes out our 8th grade awards ceremony. I'm very thankful for you all. I want you all to have a great day and a good end to your school year. And we'll make final comments on the 10th, the last day of school. So everybody, thank you. Staff, thank you. Everyone, have a great day. We're now switching to our 4th period. Thank you.